Was that? Is that on? Is that on? Oh, hey y'all. Hey y'all, this is Pat's twin cousin Jimmy. Yes, before you ask, it does happen. Twin cousins is a thing that can happen. It's a real thing. Don't ask any questions. Don't talk to my mama. It's a real thing. We're twin cousins. My name's Jimmy. Anyway, so Pat asked me to go and talk about the prizes you got here for your Redneck Night. Now, the Redneck Night is coming up. It's the theme of the crossing, and it's on Sunday. And doors open at 3, he says, and the everything starts at 6 and ends at 8. He says that you need to make sure you're picked up right around 8. Anyway, so while you're here, you're at the crossing and you invite your friends, there's all kinds of great redneck prizes that I helped Pat pick out down at the Walmart. So, I want to get right into these because they're very, very exciting. So some of the games that you're going to play, you're going to give you some prizes. Here's the first prize. We're just going to go right into this. This first prize, sometimes when you're out and you're out in the woods and you're just trying to survive, say you've been kicked out, or say you got lost, or you're out there looking for squirrels, or whatever you're looking for. Sometimes you just need to survive. Sometimes you got to prepare, because, them zombies going to come one day. So anyway, whenever you're preparing, I like to bring this delicious freeze-dried pad thai. Our delicious take on one of Thailand's national dishes. Our chefs blend authentic Thai rice noodles. Noodles. I'm getting it. Noodles with vegetables and a spicy peanut sauce. Topped with roasted peanuts, lime juice, and sriracha powder. This is how you make the best seller even better. Now this is like I said, it's freeze dried pad thai, and this is delicious. You can eat this frozen, or you can eat this dry. You can mix it in with water that you find out there. It's delicious. And so we got their first prize. So it comes with 2 freeze-dried pad thais. And if you get tired of the pad thai while you're waiting on the zombies to clear out, or whatever it is they're waiting on, the bear to move away from the tree, whatever, we also have, connected with this, free-dried beef stew. Now, I don't know that I need to really get into this too deep, because beef stew is delicious. And frozen and dried out beef stew, well, it's probably not as good. But you add water to that, maybe spit in it, mix it around, maybe get a little dirt in there for some protein, and you really got yourself something. And you might be asking yourself, all these delicious foods, how are we going to use any of these if they're freeze-dried? You say I can have water. What if I don't have good water? Well, here's the solution to that. This fabulous prize also comes with this life straw. Now, I don't know if you're familiar with life straws. I don't know what kind of stuff you're drinking. So, let me just explain this. See this fella here? Now, he's bent over, and he is sucking on that water just as hard as he can without busting a vein in his head. And if you suck on that water hard enough, it's going to come through this fancy filter right here, and eventually, little drops of it are going to come in your mouth. Now, I'm not going to say it's going to give you a lot of water, but the water you're going to have is not going to have giardia. Now, I don't know if you know about giardia. Now, giardia is a bad little bug, and he gets inside of you, and he makes it to where you cannot control what comes out of you. It is not something you want to happen. So, when you're eating your freeze-dried food, and you think, I don't have any clean water on account of the zombie apocalypse, you're going to take your life straw, and you're going to suck all them little drops of water up out of that puddle or whatever you found, and you're going to spit it right in your freeze-dried food. Look how happy this fella is. He just spit all them water right into his beef stew. And now all these people are like, thank you for spitting your water into my beef stew and mixing around so we can have delicious beef stew and delicious pad thai. Now, That's our first fabulous prize. Thank you. I know it's fantastic. The second fabulous prize that we got. Now I want. This is actually my favorite prize, even though it's only the second one I'm showing. So the second one is this here Toby Keith's greatest hits, the Show Dog years. Now Toby Keith's greatest hits is possibly the greatest album of music that has ever been composed ever. So let's look at what we got here. It is That Country Bro. That's well, you can read it. Made in America. Years Ago. Red Solo Cup. That one's annoying. American Ride. Don't Let the Old Man In. God Love Her. Hope on the Rocks. God Love Her. I wonder if that's about Mama. I don't know. Trailer Hood. Crying for Me. Wayman's song. I don't know who Wayman is. I don't know. I thought Toby Keith sang that one. She Never Cried in Front of Me. High Maintenance Woman. I know you're all picturing one right now. Love Me If You Can. Lost You Anyway. Then the bonus tracks, Back in a 405 and American Ride, the official remix. Now this is an excellent piece of music. And there's a special thanks to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, my family, and all them fellas right there. Support troops. You got them CDs. Now some of you might be saying, Jimmy, we don't really use CDs anymore. Well, that's your own fault. Okay? All them digital and whatnots and your downloadings. We need to get all that fixed up and get. I don't even really use CDs. I don't use this. I use cassettes. And there's nothing quite like listening to it on cassette. But if you can't get it live and you can't get it on cassette, the next best thing is going to be this CD, this Toby Keith CD right here. There's no Redneck prize that's complete without Toby Keith singing his songs. There's a lot of them musics now. They're just not. You got your Old Town Roads and your whatever them kids are singing now. There's not the country music, right? What we need to be listening to is our Johnny Cash's and our Toby Keiths and our Garth Brooks and all them stuff. The Branson Brothers. That's some good stuff. Anyway, now you might be thinking the prize here is just a CD, while this fabulous prize had all this other stuff with it. Well, guess what? It's not just the CD. It also comes with elk fire. It says, this is elk fire. Now, elk fire, to smell your trophy bull has been waiting for her. Now, elk fire, what it says here, it does is, well, what it's talking about is attracting. It's going to bring the big buck bull elks to you. Now, how it does that, we're not going to get into too close. I'm used to say I don't think it's right. When I'm out there hunting, I don't use none of them pee, because that's what this is. It's pee. It's just elk pee. But I don't really use any of them because I don't think that's right. So if imagine that you're out wandering around, and all of a sudden you smell something that you are sure is Scarlett Johansson or Shania Twain. Now, if you're smelling Shania Twain and you go up and you're like, I'm going to go find out where Shania Twain is, and you get there and there's a fellow that looks like me holding a rifle, that's not right. All right? But some of y'all, I know you like the LP. And so we're going to set this right here next to Toby Keith's greatest hits, the Snow Dog years. Now, part 3, or prize 3. Now, to start off with, I just threw in one of my hats. This hat, I don't know what ugly stick is. It's a hat, though. It's one of my favorite hats. That's the hat that I was wearing right when I put together my proposal for my wife. That's the hat I was wearing when I went and got married. That's the hat I was wearing at my grandpapa's funeral. This hat is very special to me. You might call it my lucky hat. And so I'm going to throw this in as part of prize 3. Along with prize 3, while you're out there waiting in the woods for the zombie apocalypse to end or whatever you're waiting on, you might get bored. And some of y'all are readers. Now, I'm not a reader myself personally. It's a little tricky. And so what I did is I said that I'm going to pick out something for people who are readers that also someone like me would enjoy. And so what we came up with was Recoil Magazine. Right here, it's going to come with my favorite hat. It is Recoil Magazine. Now, if you look in here, yeah, there's words. There's also pictures of dogs, pictures of guns, pictures of guns, pictures of guys with guns, pictures of things that you punch things with, pictures of knives, pictures of this fancy outfit over here, pictures of guns, this guy, pictures of guns, pictures of guns, my dream truck. I'm not sure what that is, but here's a climbing wall. Here's a picture of a gun. And here's a picture of a gun. There's a picture of a gun. There is a picture of a gun. If you keep turning, you're going to find a picture of a gun, picture of a gun, picture of a gun. There's a picture of parts of a gun. There's a picture of a gun. Here, turning in, find some magazines next to pictures of a gun. They're just, I hope you're seeing the theme to this magazine. And the theme is freedom. This is beautiful. Look at that. That is beautiful. So, I just thought that this would be fantastic reading material for anybody who, what is that? Is that a bayonet? I need one of them. Sometimes you just get bored and you're sitting around waiting on deer or zombies or whatever it is you're waiting on, and you just want to look at pictures of guns, and that's all right. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Oh, look at this. They're one of them new Jeep trucks. I don't like it. It's like a El Camino truck. Jeep. You know what a real truck is? A real truck's the kind that if you drove right off of them cliffs right there, you wouldn't even be able to tell. That's a real truck. Anyway, so here, and also, this issue of Recoil Magazine features myself on the cover. That's Jimmy right there. Well, technically that's just my hands. That my hands got added in. This fella here, he doesn't have no hands, but he is kind of the model that you want for this picture. So what they did is they CGI'd in my hands. I hand model on the side sometimes. Everybody's got their thing. Mine's hand modeling. So anyway, so there's part 3 of our prizes. Our final prize for whoever is dressed in the fanciest, most beautiful redneck outfit is going to be this tent. Now you might say, Jimmy, what's the deal with this tent? What's so special about it? Well, this is a blue and gray. I kind of said that kind of weird, but whatever. Blue and gray 4-person dome tent. It's a dome. Dome refers to the shape of it. And tent is just, it's what it does. It tents. So you can fit, I'm going to be honest, it says right here, it sleeps 4. And even this lady right here, I don't see them being 4 of her inside of there. So unless they're sitting them straight up and down, I don't really know how to. Fits 1 queen air mattress. I don't know who's fitting 4 people on top of a queen air mattress. I don't see that happening. Some of y'all though, some of y'all small enough that you probably fit you and 8 of your friends. You know, that's fine. Now, I got a fella that I'm friends with named Country Adam. Now, Country Adam, he's a big old boy. And Country Adam, he ain't fitting no 4 people inside this dome tent. There's no 4 Country Adams going in there. There's no Country Adams plus 3 other people of any size. There's not Country Adam and his dog. Hey, his feet's going to be sticking out. That might be his feet sticking out right there. That's him trying to fit inside this tent. Tent's all bulging, looking like a tent. Anyway, That's our fabulous prizes for today. Come to the crossing on Sunday, and you will have a chance to win these fabulous prizes just by attending and winning games and dressing up in your fanciest redneck outfit. Now, remember, the crossing opens at 3 o'clock, and the actual stuff runs from, when does it run from? 6 to 8. Or it runs from 6 to 8. So, make sure that you're here and you invite your friends, and, yeah, that's all. I'm going to sit down and listen to some of them Toby Keith greatest hits. All right. Love you.